speaking out this evening. This after residents accused her son of playing a part in the killing of a woman. Now, the woman is stoutly denied her son's involvement and is insisting that he's innocent. Kirk Wright has this TVJ News exclusive.
Leave me alone, Mama talk. Me not afraid to go on nothing.
Claudia Mitchell, who is known in Trenchtown, St. Andrew as Natalie, has asked us not to hide her identity because she wants Jamaica to know she has been singled out to be killed. Natalie says the threats came Tuesday immediately after the killing of Lafayne Bent at her shop on 4th Street in the community. She says one of her sons has been accused of killing Miss Bent.
Last night the amount of police and soldier there. But take my son and lock him in my me lock him in my house, in my daughter's house, for sleep with him baby mother. I lock them in and said don't come out. Cause be a police step on the ground. What kind of access them could have get for kill? Laugh.
Natalie has admitted that she has sons involved in the violence, but refuted claims that one of her sons had anything to do with the killing of any woman.
Me no about none of my people them. Me go up on social media. Me tell them say lucky and China man bad. Them a bad man. Lucky a bad man. Lucky have them squad. But lucky not kill no woman. Take it to the street to the man them. Yes, take it to the street to the man them. Lucky me back him on that. Him step on in the street to the man them. No woman. Cause have him mother. Him have holy sister.
Since the 16-year-old was killed on Sunday, threats have been swirling in the community that reprisals are coming and that women are the targets. That threat has left many women in Trenchtown worried and has resulted in some relocating. Natalie says she's one of those women who has been marked for death because people have accused her son of murder.
The boy from jungle say him a kill me. Them say them a kill me and them a kill me a market. And them a burn down my shop. I'm not hide from.
Good day, my wonderful people. It's me again, the great. One more great countryman. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Now me I go straight into this. I want to talk about the war we are going in a Trenchtown with the Sox gang and the Brooklyn gang. But most of all, I notice a certain thing with this gang thing. This gang war is fueled by females. You listen to that lady? She is saying that she have her son, him a bad man, him a shoot off a man, but him not shoot a woman because a young lady got killed. And them a say her son involved in it. She's saying she lock him up in the house, him have one heap of sister, so he's not gonna kill any females. Now, what is that to say as a mother? And what does that say about the war with the Sox gang and the Brooklyn gang? You know, I was listening to a vlog the other day and I hear a vlogger say the same thing. And I never take it as nothing. But if you look what's coming out of Trenchtown, a lot of females are getting killed. And it's because of women like her shielding the gunman them. Cause here she says she have a gunman son and he not go kill no woman. It's like that woman here we are talking illiterate dog. But them a kill the woman them, we are shield the gunman them. And them a kill them family. And that the man them from each side I do. And why is the women them participating in gang war? Now I'm gonna play another clip from the police officer explaining why the war start and how he feels about the women them. That's why it's so hard to stop the violence in this community, because this violence and in many other communities across Jamaica are the woman them, the waste woman them and the waste girl them is enabling and abetting these criminals and defending them. And then when the criminal, the gang from one end kill a next one, woman over the next end now, then them come out and then blame the police, or the police not doing their job, or the police is hanging out over there with gang members and all sort of shit. How can you get up every day and just blame everybody and not blame yourself? Them remind me of my mother. Cause so my mother stay, she never rang yet. It's when you stay like that, you have mental problems. So, follow me and listen to that clip here. Like me say, me just want to highlight the gang member them. And as a matter of fact, my name for them is 28. I'm going to explain that right now and then play the clip. Jamaica is filled with these 87s, like Sir P said. Me, I call them 28s. And I'm gonna explain 28s right now. Look at the screen in front of you. This is my graph explaining how I apply numbers to the Jamaican gangs them. And this is from a gang called the Numbers Gang out of South Africa, but I am applying it to Jamaica. Look at the screen. It said the 26 are responsible for gambling, smuggling, and wealth. The 28s are the warriors and responsible for fighting on the behalf of all three groups. The 27s are the guardian of the law and peacekeeper. I guess Chargy would be a 27. So that's the explanation. I hope that clarify what is a 28, a 26, and a 27. And that's the numbers me I give them. Apply that from the Numbers Gang. But like me say, me I go play a clip of the police. I think him name Phillips or Flips. And him are the superintendent responsible for Trenchtown and surrounding area. And here were him officer.
Phipps told Jamaica First that women are part of the nucleus of gangs, giving them cover and support. I went into the area this morning and they were taunting each other, throwing stones at each other, who is related to whom, he said, adding that the level of protection the gunmen get from women is unbelievable. Phipps said that the Sox and Brooklyn gangs have been at war for an extended period. Several reputed members have been arrested and charged, he said. Michael Phipps 5 tips for Trenchtown. 1. Report all incidents of crime whether or not they are victims. 2. Give up gangsters and the guns. 3. Cooperate with police investigations to provide statements. 4. Attend court. 5. Get involved in community-related and social intervention activities.
Now, in the year Michael Phipps say when he pulled up, the women them was fighting and fling stone and a cuss each other and saying who is defending who and who is related with who. He said it is unbelievable the amount of support that these women give these, what you call them, 28s, them gang member. I guess them are the gunman, the warrior, the 28s, them, the gang. And that's how it goes. Now, he also gave 5 tips, and do you think anybody in that neighborhood would call police, would report the man them with the gun, would go to court? Nobody in that community is doing any of those things, but when the police come, they're saying the police needs to solve what's going on. She said the whole of Jamaica mad dog. I was just talking to my baby mother, and she said it real. She said majority of Jamaicans were suffering from trauma. Because how can you expect the police to solve the problem in a trench town with the Brooklyn gang and the Sox gang? And when the police them come, you not give them no tips, you not report no crime. Only when a man dead, the police them come, and then when the police them come, them get blamed. I mean, I don't blame the police. And like me say, me countryman, me not like police. Me not like police. You understand? Me not like politician, me not like police. I am a nationalist. Country first, me dead for my country. But unfortunately, people like me and Sir P, we can't go Jamaica and show our face on certain things because we know what it is. You see what I'm saying? But I don't blame the police them. Yo, me I play another clip and then me I go come back and interject and do a final speech on this thing, because it is plain as day who's fueling the war, the 28 war them, which is the gang member. For those of you who's just coming in, I assign the gang member them numbers. You have the 26, 28s, and the 27. The 27 are them are the guardian of the law. The 28 are them up on the front line, and the 26 are the man them with the money. So yo, listen, I'm gonna play another clip, and after that clip I'm gonna interject and do my final speech. But this is the problem with Jamaica, with Trenchtown. Once again, Trenchtown is a snapshot. And when me interject for speak again, me I go tell you why all of them things are going. Let's go.
Head of the West Kingston Police, Senior Superintendent Michael Phipps, says the conflict between the Brooklyn and Sox gangs can be traced back to 2019 and a missing firearm. Since then, more than a dozen murders have been linked to the feud. 4th Street seems to be the epicenter of the gang conflict. Residents have been quoted in sections of the media saying Upper 4th Street is aligned to the Sox gang, while the lower section of the street is aligned to the Brooklyn gang. In addition to Maitland, several other Trenchtown teenagers have fallen victim to the carnage. On May 17, 2020, 15-year-old Norville Hall was shot and killed by gunmen on 2nd Street. And in June last year, a 16-year-old girl, Lamoya Hall, of 3rd Street, was shot and killed during a drive-by. Hall's mother says the youngster was struck in the head during a drive-by while she was helping her grandmother with chores.
Now, when you hear that, volatile, and it's the Sox gang, the Brooklyn gang, they were friends. Shit jump off over missing shoes. For those of you who don't know what a shoes is, it's a gun. And over a dozen people have died so far. Now, look at that picture in front of you. You see the brother in the middle and the brother up on the right are the same person, you know. The right, out before him bleach out, the one in the wife beater, the white marina. And the one in the middle with the Adidas are the same person. Now, the Sox gang, them a war with the Brooklyn gang. And the Brooklyn gang, you have a crew named Fatherless Crew. I help them. Now, me personally know a boy from Fatherless Crew named Curry Cat. And them kill him when him get deported from foreign land. Cause I buck him, you know, in a New York. And when I see the brother Curry Cat, I say, John, that youth here want illiterate mother, you know what I'm saying? Because the way how the man act, me still picture him up to today. Bow-legged and him walk and screw up him face. The America. And things say, yo, him can run America. End up go to Philly and get caught up and enough things him do over here too. Cause him name did a ring like a bell from New York to Jersey, right back to Philly. He used to spar with a boy named Mike from out of the Bronx. Long story short, him end up get deported. Curry Cat from the Fatherless Crew. And a Dudus kill him. Him there Jamaica and Dudus come up on a corner and yell up every man and him look upon Dudus and a screw up him face and a yell up the man. And Dudus get rid of him. Well, me here say that gang there, them a aid the Brooklyn man them. So, woman a back them up. Like me say, the waist woman them and the waist girl them a back up the man them. Me don't know how that crisis here go end. What we have to do, we have to remake the system, turn it in a republic, and we deal with social democracy. But before me go, like I always say, there was a plan, and the paper we're going around in that plan was to get rid of the dons them, so that the gangs them can splinter into different factions, and then we have more gang problem. That was the paper that all them said they were gonna fight the Jamaican gang thing. And you see it trickle down from Bulby, Tesha Miller, and you see how the gang them splinter. And you have Sox gang, you have Bedbug, them is a derivative of a Klansman, and it goes on, and it's the same thing going on throughout Jamaica. Them get rid of the Don them and make the gang them splinter into smaller groups. My name is Countryman. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Check out the WhatsApp group. Me have my Patreon page, but me not put up nothing in it yet. Me have a couple other things, Instagram. Check them out and please click on another video. I'm out. Leave a comment and let me know what you think about this. Peace.